Good. Oh, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. It is a memorable, exciting, loving day. And I've actually been in this spirit all day since the good Lord woke me up. And I have had a great day thus far. Thanks be to God. And I am excited to be here with you all this afternoon. Some of you may be on your lunch break. Some of you may be at work and will catch this replay when you get off. But I want to say thank you so much for tuning in and for getting excited with me. I'm going to take these glasses off again because I keep seeing this glare, but I'll put them back on momentarily. So welcome to everyone for joining me on today. And yes, welcome all. Please get ready because it's a surprise announcement coming to you soon in about 1 minute. My cell phone says 12/12. Today's date, the day I gave birth to Nasia Mache Miller, who is now resting in God's arms. And today is her birthday, and she is 22 years old. So happy heavenly birthday to her. And I want to give God the praise and the honor and the glory for just keeping me here to see this day one more time. And as I said and shared earlier when I first came on, I have been in great spirits all morning long, and I haven't shed a tear yet. That's not a bad thing, and it's not a good thing, but I am soaking in all of the memorable moments from the day that I went to the hospital at 7:58 that morning. I believe I arrived, and by the time they got me all together, I was already in labor, didn't know nothing about it. Contractions, I felt no contractions at all. None. Excuse me. So yeah. So yes, I was in the labor and delivery room and wasn't having contractions. And I'm reminded that in this moment, God had me in labor and delivery room. And today I feel no contractions. So thank you, God. I feel no contractions on today. And I have been in the labor and delivery room. So I'm going to push out what I'm about to push out. And I'm going to share it with everybody across social media. And I'm also streaming on YouTube as well. So congratulations to me for making that connection, because I just usually do Facebook. Woo, Lord have mercy. Can I just brag on God for 1 minute? It's 12:14. I know I said 12:12, but I just want to say God has been the joy and the strength of my life. Let's see, December the 10th was Saturday. Very emotional day for me, up and down. Somebody could have said hi, and I guarantee you the tears would well up in my eyes, and I just wanted to cry. I'll read a text message. I just wanted to cry. I'm driving down the highway and I'm talking to God. I just wanted to cry. And I know as the days got closer and closer to this day that I gave birth to the beautiful girl God blessed me with, to the beautiful moment that was a gift of being a mother, 17 years old, in the 12th grade, a teenage mother. And I still walked across that stage to receive my diploma. And I had a 6-month-old daughter. I didn't quit. And I'm reminded of that day that I still can't quit now, because my reward is in the end, and I refuse to quit. And there are times that I really want to quit. I want to throw in the towel. Lord, ain't nobody paying me no mind. Lord, why do I got to keep going through this? Lord, why this, why that? Well, because you're the chosen one. You're the one that I need. You're the one that has what's on the inside that needs to be placed in the atmosphere to be helping somebody else. Because I'm telling you now, I was a hopeless mother in the beginning of my trauma back on August the 15th of 2019 when all of this happened to my family. It was a lot of pain. I tell you, it was a lot of pain, and I never see no peace or purpose coming out of this. But thanks be unto God, I heard him when he said to me, the name of this nonprofit, he gave it to me in January of 2020, but yet I'll go back and I asked him in the hospital at the end of August, I said, Lord, what can I do to help mothers that have teenage kids? I'm a CNA, but I believe that CNA and nursing life is not the end for me. I believe that I was called to be a counselor. So therefore, I'm in school now. And I'm going to pursue that. And I'm not going to quit because I did not want to go back next semester. I just wanted to do these 16 weeks and get it over with. But I can't quit because what is quitting doing for me? Nothing. If I quit, that means I done quit it on the person that's waiting for me. So I can't quit. So I say all of that to say this. I'm so glad for the first book that I was able to be a part of, Forces of Change. The year that my daughter transitioned to heaven to be with God. That was my first time being an author. I've been in 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe it's 5 anthologies. But on today, on December the 12th of 2022, I want to announce proudly, excitedly, that I now have my own solo project and I'm launching it today. What better day to launch than today? You guys, I'm so excited to share this with you all. Oh my God. It has been, I tell you, it has been a journey. It has not been easy. I want to thank each and every person that has not given up on me. Even if they don't hear from me, they still praying for me. Even if I don't show up, they still praying for me. So I want to take the time now to acknowledge my parents. My parents. Whew, whew. It's a lot of history there because they're my parents, right? But then God blessed me with 2 spiritual parents. My God, that wow, they didn't even know me back in August of 2015, but they began to pray. And I tell you, when they begin to pray, Lord have mercy, something shakes the nation when those 2 begin to pray. And I thank God for them. So Apostle Ducksworth, Pastor Ducksworth, thank you so much for everything. Whew. I'm trying to contain my tears because it's excitement. And I just said I hadn't cried, but these are tears of joy. Tears of joy from a hopeless mother whose grief was so heavy at one point she couldn't breathe. She was suffocating while she was living. That's me. But I'm telling y'all today I introduce to you all. I'm introducing this to you all. Hope for Grieving Mothers, a 12-day devotional journal. God gave me this and I present it to the world on today. And on today, he also said to let the therapist know who is counseling grieving mothers who has lost all hope because their child is resting in his arms. This book is for you all to purchase to give to your clients. Because I promise you, they're going to find so much hope in this book. This book was written, this journal was written by God. I just did what he asked me to do. And I went from a hopeless mother to a hopeful mother. I went from a hurtful and painful grieving mother. Now I am full of joy. And yes, grief is still there, but it does not hurt like it used to hurt. I'm here today to talk to somebody to tell them there is hope for you, grieving mother. There is hope for you, grieving mother. And you can pre-order this book now. It is available now on my website, letitiacouncil.com. Free shipping all month long, all month of December. This is free shipping. And it's in honor of Nasia's 22nd birthday. It is an honor and a privilege to be her mother. It is an honor and a privilege to be sitting here in this chair talking to somebody who needs to know you can do it too. You can do it too. You can do it. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, you can do it. Hope is not always gone. It's not gone. It's just blurry. It's a clear vision out there for hope once that blurriness goes away. And it's just like when we need to go to the eye doctor because we can't see far away anymore. I'm nearsighted. I can't see far away, save my life, even if I try. Those little small words that's up there on the screen when we've been and when we get our eyes examined, yes, that's the blurriness of the hopeful, the hopeless. But once we get our glasses on, and once that doctor do the clicking, and they fix the screen, and they do two, we can see clear. That's hope. That is hope. We always take the left exit, knowing it's not the right one for us. It's always a blurry road. But once we get on that right path, the path that God has already predestined for us, He's been waiting for us. He's been waiting for me. And now is my time. It's been my time. I may be delayed, but I am not denied. That's my testimony. I may have been delayed, but I'm not denied. And if that's somebody else's testimony on today, it is not what it looks like. So get rid of the blurry vision of hopeless and put your glasses back on so you can see the clearness of hopeful. So pre-order your 12-day devotional journal today. Hope for Grieving Mothers. $15.99, free shipping. I'm going to go over here to the comments because they're coming in. They're coming in. And my mother is watching from the Eastern Shore, Virginia. Brandy, thank you so much. You have been a great support system. Oh my gosh, I cannot even begin to explain it. My cousin Tammy, I love you. I know you can relate to what I'm saying on today. May God bless you. May He continue to use you. May you come unstuck because there's so much work that He has in store for you. May you just come unstuck and begin to move. And when it's time for you to release, there's a whole new sound that's coming out your mouth. Thank you, Shania. Thank you, Ambria. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Patricia Harmon. You've been a great support throughout this whole 3 years and more. Let me not just say 3 years. It was previously before that. So thank you so much for my Eastern Shore family for just tuning in. You have all been a great support. I want to give a shout out. And I don't even understand why I don't have my book with me. I do have a copy for myself. I don't even know why it's not here in front of me. But I want to give a shout out to Tucker's Publishing. Miss Tara has been an amazing writing coach. She has been a wonderful coach. She said yes when I called, sat down and talked to her about the vision. She said absolutely. And she partnered with me to help make this I gotta take my glasses off again, y'all. This light. She partnered with me, and she did not say, let me think about it, let me pray about it. Once we talked and she heard what it was, she said yes. She said, and there's so much more on the inside of you because I can hear it. Also want to shout out again my pastor, my apostle. They have been on this journey with me. Woo-wee. I remember the first time going to the new city. It was January of 2018. I said, I'll be back. And when I went back, I became a member. I've been a member now for 2 years. And I've seen my growth. And I know God is very well pleased. It hasn't been easy, but I know he's very well pleased. Ms. Deborah Fry, the grieving coach, thank you so much. We met on Facebook, we connected, and she's been there. I don't have to call her much, but she's been there. She encourages me, and she's been there. Dr. Winley, thank you ever so much. Soul Care Series. It's phenomenal. Coach Siobhan, when we connected July of 2020, I didn't know where this was going to go, but I knew I couldn't shake loose from you. I'm just trying to remember everybody that I gave recognition to in this book. My husband, I will never forget about giving recognition to my husband. My knight in shining armor here on earth. He's put up with a lot. Different personalities. Woo, baby, attitudes, left and right. Yeah, he's seen it all. But that man has stuck by me for 14 years. And I am grateful that God gave me a man like Troy Counsel. I love you, honey, because I know you're going to see this later. And sidebar real quickly before I finish up giving recognition. This book is for mothers because I'm the mother. Fathers, I am not setting aside you at all, but I'm a mother who can speak to a mother. I'm a mother, but my husband is available if there is a father who is out here watching whose child has experienced traumatic brain injury. Our child experienced traumatic brain injury on August the 15th of 2019. The Nasia's Foundation is her baby, and we're just raising her baby. And we're going to continue to reach the nation, state to state. We're going to continue to do it. I may not always have something to say, but know that you all are in my heart. The brain injury community, please know that you're always in my heart. And I have a passion for you all. I have a passion to be in the brain injury community. I love you all, and I may not never see none of you all in person. But please know that the Nasia's Foundation president and founder, Letitia Counsel, loves you all with a godly heart. Please know that. And our inbox is always open to a parent who wants to ask questions, who just needs somebody to talk to who understands. As I continue on to give the recognitions, this next person that I'm about to recognize, and she really doesn't need recognition, but I want to give her flowers. Man, she has seen me. She has seen me in school. We stopped talking in school. We would argue across the ditch. I was staying in my grandma's yard. She was staying in her yard. It was always something going back and forth. But nevertheless, I just look at how God continued to keep us connected. Even after I disconnected myself from her in 2018, I believe. I'll never forget. It was in February of 2018. God was speaking to me, and he was speaking to her at the same time. And I had to call her to apologize, no matter what it was from the past. I had to let it go because I knew that there still was a connection between us. And she was also family. She was family. I love her to life. And I told her on yesterday, I'm so grateful for her. Although I know she doesn't need to be named and she knows exactly who she is, I'm going to name her anyway. Rongina Harris, I love you so much. You've seen me, woo-wee. You seen the V turned upside down to an A. You was there in the darkest moments of my life before traumatic brain injury. You always spoke what you had on your mind to say. And now you speak from a godly mindset, and you speak how God tells you, what God tells you to speak. And you don't take that lightly at all. So thank you for always being on this journey. And I know you won't never leave this journey. So you stuck too for life. So don't even worry about it. Oh my. Y'all, I'm just so full of joy right now. It's a blessing. And the greatest and the biggest blessing is God blessed me with 4 more kids to see me grow. 4 more kids to see me grow. The best version of me is still yet to come. So it is definitely a blessing. He blessed me with another daughter. She brings so much joy to me. Now, I'm going to be honest. Our children do get on our nerves, but I love her. I love her. She is the light, and she knows that. So parents, please love your kids. Kids, love your parents. Be obedient. I know you don't always want to hear what they got to say, but most of the time they're telling you the truth. They love you and they want to see you do right. They love you. And I still get on my 3 boys, and they're grown. So they use that word very lightly, but they still my boys. And without further ado, I'm going to switch it over and bring to you another excitement that I'm just excited to be a part of next month. And that's our first gala, Stepping into Hope gala fundraiser. The tickets for this is also on sale right now. And you can purchase your tickets. You can purchase your tickets for this at the nasiasfoundation.org. And ticket sales do end on January the 7th of 2023. So those that have been reaching out and you would like to purchase your ticket, I ask that you do so before January the 27th. And that is so that we can keep account of the tickets and the people that are coming, so we can make sure that we have the right amount of food in place for those that are coming. If you need a gown and if you're in the 757 area, What's in Your House Boutique has beautiful gowns. What's in Your House Boutique has beautiful gowns. Miss Tamika is the owner and founder of that. So please reach out to her and schedule an appointment to come by her go by her boutique to purchase your gown. The proceeds from this gala will help parents with medical expenses and supplies and co-pays for their child that has traumatic brain injury. Also today, I will be making another announcement. but not doing this, not doing this one. I will be making another one. You guys, we're also, it's not too late. We do have 3 more days left. The Nature's Foundation is expanding, and we're also seeking board of directors to join our team. So if you are interested, we ask that you do send your resume to infotbi2019@gmail.com. We are looking to expand. Things are happening within the Nature's Foundation, and I need your assistance for those that are serious and know our mission, not just know our mission, but you believe in our mission. Because this is not an easy task for one person. We are looking to expand our team. It's not an easy task for the other 2 people that's on the team. We're asking for the community support. If you are interested in joining our team, we ask that you send your resume to infotbi2019@gmail.com. And these are the responsibility positions that we do have and that we're seeking assistance in. Guys, I'm just excited. I just knew today I would be somewhere crying and not wanting to talk to nobody, not wanting to get up out of bed to do anything. But boy, did God write the story for today. And I'm so glad I let him write this story for today. Because if I had to write it, I'd be in the bed somewhere crying. And probably wouldn't change much, but I would have did it anyway. Yeah. Because I'm human. That's why. I'm human. But I made my announcement, and that's why these butterflies are here. They're also a reminder that butterflies, they're worms, and they go into a cocoon. And when it's time for them to come out of that cocoon to blossom, they turn into beautiful butterflies and they begin to fly. So that is also a reminder. That is exactly how I've been, especially in these last 3 years. I had to come up out of my cocoon, and I had to begin to trust God in all things, not in some things, but in all things. I had to begin to learn to trust God, even in the things that would hold me bondage. I had to trust God. Even in the things that would hold me bondage, I had to trust God. Fear, rejection, anxiety, frustration, depression. Yeah, I have purpose over my life. And it's more than just purpose over my life. I cannot continue to wait to see what more God has in store for me, so I'll be able to share it with the world. So I'm going to end this live. I thank you all for tuning in. I thank you all for sharing this live. I thank you for watching the replay. Please order your Hope for Grieving Mothers devotional journal, 12-day devotional journal. If not for you, for somebody else. If not for you, somebody else. This journal is to help mothers that may not have the proper and healthy guidance right now. Because as a grieving mother, and your support team needs to be healthy and supportive. And there's nothing wrong with therapy, and there's nothing wrong with counseling, and there's nothing wrong with a coach. There's nothing wrong with therapy, there's nothing wrong with counseling, and there's nothing wrong with the coach. So don't be afraid to seek one of the 3 to help you in your journey of grieving, because grieving is heavy, grieving is hard, and you don't have to do it alone. Until next time, I love you to life. Don't forget, the process does not have an expiration date. Breathe. Take it one day at a time. God has it all in control. I wouldn't tell you so if I didn't know so. Have a blessed, marvelous Monday. I am going to continue to have a joyful, happy Monday because the joy of the Lord is my strength.